Hey, hi there. Keith Delmar here. I'm a weekly contributor here at Hakanui Breakfast Show with Brian Vickery. And today I had the soccer ball because I was trying to have a prop for this show. And I used a soccer ball because this show is about goals. And this show in particular is about your goals. So I want to talk about goals because you may have something that means a lot to you, that is really, really important to you, that you want to see happen for you more than anyone else. Okay, you might want to see your goal happen because you want your kids to see you have achieved something that you really wanted to do, or you want to show your parents that you can do something that you really want to do. And hopefully you're doing it for you and not for somebody else, for them, if your parents want you to become a doctor or something like that. But hey, if you really want to become a doctor, if you have a goal in your life, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be huge. It can be small. How are you going to do it? How are you going to achieve it? Are you just going to throw your goal out into the future, like look way into the future like I do, where I just close my eyes, envision myself on the stage, talking to thousands of people because that's what gets me. That's what I love doing. That's what I want to, how I want to share. Or is it you close your eyes and you can see your goal tomorrow? However you plot your goals, you're going to need help getting there. And so if you don't get to the end of this video, there is a free tool that I created for you. And I'm not a really, computer guy. But anyways, I used an online form to create a tool for you to help you set your goals. It's completely anonymous and it will help you and send you a PDF. It's in the link in the comments on the original post of this Facebook video. Check it out. Now, back to the game. I'm setting my goals and here I am way in the future. How am I going to get to that goal that's so important to me? The only way, and we've heard this all before, is going to be steps. Going to have to take steps to get to that goal. And if I plot those steps, and if I write them down, and I can check back on them and see where I am from A to B, I may just get there. And I can change where I'm headed. If I realize halfway through the steps that B isn't really, really me, I can change it a bit. But it's much better plotting the steps and checking in with myself along the way to B, so that I don't end up at C, which is somewhere completely different that I had no clue I was going to, which may happen, but at least along the way I've checked in with myself. So one of the things in goal setting that I really, really enjoy, especially with the sheet that the link below that you can check out, is the section of goal setting that I call it's outcomes and solutions. And what I recommend is, obstacles and solutions. You'll get some good outcomes if you do this correctly. The obstacles, the things that hold us back, are fear, something else, too late, too old, too young, all of these things. Those are big ones. But let's think micro as well. There's lots of little ones that hold us back. Now, if we list out all the obstacles first, I encourage you, list your obstacles for you getting to your goal first. And then, in the next column, list the solutions. You'll find that even just sitting down today, if there's one thing you do, think of your goal, write it down in one sentence, a simple sentence. And if that sentence is getting too big, use meaningful words in that sentence, big words, and then create definitions for those words somewhere else that you know, so that you get a nice tight sentence of your goal. Okay, that's number one. Write down your goal. Number two, I want you to jump right to the fun of obstacles and solutions, because chances are you're a pretty creative person and that you like to figure things out and get it right and help yourself. So, outcomes, list them out. First, get all these, not outcomes, the obstacles. Get those all out first and then write out the solutions. What you'll find is a really rich collection of stuff for you to work with. These things you'll be able to plot along the way these can be your tactical steps in reaching your goal. They can help inspire your tactical steps of what you need to look out for when creating your goal. So, and that's another part of this, is actually having steps that you can check in with yourself along the way to obtaining your goal. Another really important part is marking down somebody who's your support. Like, who are you going to check in with? Beyond yourself, very important. It's very important that you stay accountable to yourself. And that's why when creating this goal, you already have the goal. It's already inside you. But when looking at that goal and really connecting with it, what is that goal for you? At the end of the day, what are you going to feel? Are you going to feel more confident about achieving your next goal? Like, that's one thing for me, is when I achieve some of my goals, a lot of the outcome for me is confidence. So I get to the next step. And I know that if I do 52 videos on this, that 53rd video is going to be so much easier. And I'm going to have so much more confidence. And it's going to be better because I practiced 52 times. So there are steps. What are they? Write them out. Check them out. It doesn't have to be too complicated. And again, making sure it's important to you. What does it mean for you? And also, who's that support person? Who's going to cheer you on? Who can you check in with? Maybe even share your PDF that you get downloaded from my awesome new app that I just made for you. Who are you going to share with? Who's going to be there for you? Who do you know is going to support you? And if the answer is nobody, I have nobody, send me an email. I'll be your somebody. Okay? That's just in this video, just my commitment to you. You have a goal. Let me know what it is. If you want to check in with me on your goal, go for it. Okay? That's my gift to you today. Anyways, from my home office in quarantine for the Hakanui Breakfast Show with Brian Vickery, my name is Keith Delmar, and you're listening to the Keith Delmar Morning Mindset. See you next week.